PerkyPlanes and RC here, operating at 2.4 gigahertz, and we're going to look at cameras today, just because I'm in the market for a new camera. Now, and please bear with me, I'm a little bit congested. The temperatures and the weather around here is changing. Things are in bloom, and you know the rest of the story. So, anyways, looking at cameras today, and I want to establish this first. I'm looking for an action camera. I haven't quite got into FPV cameras and that kind of stuff yet, so it's not that. And also, I do have a camera that I attach to my airplanes, this good old trusty RunCam 4K, which does some amazing quality video that I have used here on the channel. Used it on my E-flite T28 before. I've used it. I did some drone footage with it. I have also taken it to Flight Fest and used it during one of the combat sessions. So, truly great camera, and that's what I pretty much use to attach to my airplanes. So, what I'm actually looking for is a kind of like a hat cam or head cam, something to kind of give you that angle from myself, where you can actually see the airplane flying and stuff. I'm kind of one of those that I'm trying to get away from doing too much of that, but I still want to incorporate that into the videos, just to kind of give you that view and everything. So I think that too much of that particular angle gets a little bit boring watching the plane fly around. So, but it's good to provide it sometimes, just to kind of give you that view. So, been looking at action cameras, or kind of like a head camera. I know you see DJI on the screen there. I did look at those, but those are a little bit out of my price range right now, obviously. So, I've been trying to look at some other options here. And I've been seeing a lot of these, and we're obviously on Amazon right now, seeing a lot of these, I don't know if you call them GoPro, knockoffs, Chinese knockoffs, basically. So kind of that kind of stuff. Don't know much about them, but they do seem. I've always thought the GoPro seemed a little bulky to me. Actually, in fact, here, let me show you what I used to use way back in the day for that particular view on the videos. Let me kind of find it here. I had it up just a minute ago. Oh, hang on a minute. This guy right here, this is actually what I used to use back in the day for that particular view. And I had the original Polaroid Cube. This is, I guess, the newer version. And it was a great little camera. I mean, it was super compact. I got basically I had this sort of little kit bundle that had all kinds of different mounts and different, there was, of course, a head strap, so I can attach it to my head, wrist strap, and a whole bunch of other different accessories. And it was a good little camera. And I guess that could be a possibility, too, for I can just get, the new version of that. I had to retire it, though, because the battery wore out. I would go out into the field, and it might last 5 minutes before the battery would die. So, kind of had to retire that one. So, but anyways, like I said, just been kind of looking at some other head camera options, and just not sure what to do. So, like I said, there has been these little GoPro knockoffs here. So that's an option. And I will say a Caso or a Queso or a Caso, I don't know what you actually pronounce it, but that seems to be a pretty big one here on Amazon, as they have lots of different camera options here. And this thing will not be going underwater or anything like that. It'll just be strapped to my head and used on occasion. So, don't know. And yeah, not gonna consider GoPro either. Just trying to save a little bit of money with this. It's not something I'm going to heavily use. I had seen some cameras that were, I don't think it was this exact brand, but they looked like this right here. So, not sure. I think it was the Insta360 or something like that. I think even like the name brand one is actually pretty expensive too. So, I don't know, guys. It's kind of a funny thing. You get like you get the official name brand stuff like the GoPros and the DJI and all that kind of stuff. And then you have all these knockoffs that basically, probably in my opinion, would probably perform just as good as the name brand. But they're like half price, of course. Or even like, a huge difference in price. So, but yeah, I don't know. Just tossing around some ideas. I could go ahead and get just the second version of the Polaroid Cube, or I could get something like one of these little, GoPro knockoffs here or something like that. So, but yeah, just kind of toss around some ideas. If you guys have any suggestions or recommendations on a sort of new head camera option, let me know. Just leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what your thoughts and what your experiences are. I feel like I've heard of another highly recommended one, but I cannot remember the name off the top of my head. But anyways, yeah, just looking for some camera recommendations there. Yeah, there's the name brand Insta360, $424. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, guys. Well, like I said, that's just kind of all for this video. I just wanted to kind of toss around the idea of getting a new head camera and just see what you guys recommended out there. So, but anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.